What's up, everybody? Rob Barrington here for another weekly challenge. We're playing with and against the robots and against other people score-wise, and it's 12 boards, 3 boards a day for 4 days, and we're on a winning streak, I think. Well, we won at least one, I think. We had a very nice progression of scores last week. We'll see if we can keep that up here. I'm starting this hand with just your garden variety 15 count. However, my right-hand opponent has preempted my opening bid, which would normally be one no trump, when they open one heart in front of me. So we have an interesting choice with this one. What would you do? And there's a couple ways we can go about this. We could pass for sure. That seems just wrong, though, when we're playing in a best hand tournament, especially. We could bid 2 clubs, which I think is not the best because our club suit isn't that great. If I'm only going to have a 5 card suit, I would like to have a better 5 card suit. So here I'm going to make a takeout double. I have 3 cards in all the unbid suits. I do have a 5 card club suit, but I'm okay showing it this way to give my partner and I the maximum opportunity to find our best fits. As it turns out, it did not make any difference. We see that left-hand opponent bid 2 no trump, which should be the Jordan 2 no trump bid. That shows, actually, it looks like for the robots, it only shows 3+ hearts, but it should usually be 4+, and that's the normal agreement, folks. And it's an invitational or better hand. So before we do anything, we're going to pass, by the way. But before we do anything, let's do a little math here. So let's give this player their opening hand of 13, right? In fact, sorry, let's give them a little bit more than that. Well, what do we have? 15? Yeah, let's give them 14. And it's only because they hopped to game after this invitational bit over here. Now this could be based on shape for sure, but now let's give this hand 11. That's 25. And what did we have? We had 15. Yeah, that's 40 points, folks. So on average, our partner has nothing. And above average partner has like one. So it doesn't look like they're going to have a meaningful input on the defense. So our job is to try not to be on lead as much as possible. Right? So defensive strategy when you have a really good hand is to stay off lead, right? So here I'm going to lead the king of spades. If they throw me back in with a spade, I'll try to find a safe way to exit. But you can see if they don't play one of these minor suits for us, we're not really going to have a beautifully safe way to exit. I'd love to be able to throw away my spades at this point. Ooh, okay, they're hooking us up with a little low diamond to that card. I don't mind that. We'll play the queen of spades. Play the jack of spades. Right, force them to rough and dummy. That was a nice safe exit there. We'll take that. Again, good hand. You know where all the points are. Safe exits. Safe exits. This club, my partner cannot have the ace of clubs, folks. I'm leading a diamond. Even if they're getting a club pitch, at least they have a chance to take a club finesse that's going to lose now if they started with more than 2 clubs. And there it is, folks. Passive defense to the rescue. There we go. I like hands where we get to do well and learn something. I feel like this is a really instructional hand from start to finish. And especially when at the table frequently you're in this spot with this good hand, you're feeling a little upset, right? You're sitting there going, man, I have this good hand and there's been a game in my face, but whoa, whoa. I mean, you have a good hand, you have things to do. Figure out the best way to accomplish your goal. Here was just to stay off lead with our good cards and make them lead towards us. We ended up doing quite well, and we just get our winners as we are patient, right? Don't need to go crazy on this one. All right, let's take a peek at number 2. Off to a good start, tied for first with about 7 other people, which means we have a pretty good field here. This is good stuff. We're going to open a club with this hand. Longer minor, obviously. We're going to rebid a no trump 12 to 14 balanced. This is just, hey, partner, I really don't like my hand, and I'm unbalanced most likely. I want to play clubs. I would expect always a 5 card club suit. There it is. I'm kind of upset with partner here to a small degree. I guess it's going to depend on how terribly slanted the heartbreak is going to be. But let's keep going here. There's a loser, loser. There we go. All right. So at this point, folks, it's time to draw Trump. We're going to play the Jack of Clubs. I want to see an honor so badly. I didn't see it. I'm still worried about a rough on this one, but did the opponents do anything? I don't think so. Whatever. Let's be safe this time. Let's hope it's just honor to our left, even if it's not breaking. All right. Safety. Safety was good there. Queen of Hearts is a winner. It doesn't really do me any good to. Here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to play a little rough-a-doodle-do. And now I can play a spade and put my lefty in, or play a spade and duck it if my righty plays a card. It's an interesting one to guess. I'm going to do this, and okay, so we guessed it right. And just to help us out, they give us a slough rough anyway to make sure we get it right, just in case. 57.1%, that's plus 110 for us. And wow, it's amazing, people. Look at that. That is one of the most normal results I've ever seen. There we go, two spoiling the party. And whatever, we don't need to see what they did. Back to normal. Good stuff. Good job, people. Good job in this tournament. Again, tied 1 through 7. So this is really a tough group. This might separate us. A lot of people like to open a spade in this situation because they have a 5 card major. But let me challenge you to this question. If you open a spade and partner bids 1 no trump, what would you do? And if you say 2 no trump, remember you're showing 18-19 when you do that. Yeah, you don't really have a good rebid. We don't, as we talk about many times on Wednesday mornings, we do not. We do not love the fact that we're hiding our 5 card spade suit, but we do love the fact that we will be deprived of a terrible rebid when we choose to open 1 spade. So we do it this way to show our values, and partner just pops off 3-0. And here's what happens sometimes when you hide your 5 card major, folks. They just leave it for you, and it's yeah. I mean, I guess anything on this hand is pretty wonderful for us. Now we know where the jack of spades is as well. We well, let's count our winners first. This is a good hand to kind of get our information on the table as quickly as we can. So we already took 1 spade. We're going to take 2 clubs. We're going to take 2 hearts. We have one more spade winner. I was almost trying to. 1, 2, and 2. However, we have an opportunity to develop spades. We have 2 diamond tricks for sure. So we have 7 total winners because we have 1 in the bank. That's 8 total. Where are our extra tricks going to come from? Well, the suits they're not going to come from are clubs and hearts, as we can see. We have 2 tricks there, no possibility for any extras. It's pretty obvious that spades is a choice of extra suits, and it is also quite obvious that that diamond suit is going to provide us with extra winners as well. The opponents don't know we have anything going on in diamonds. They may have just figured out we have something doing in spades. So here, I'm going to lead a spade, and this is a really fun no trump hand to play because you're not in any danger whatsoever. You're what we call double stopped in every suit that could be a problem for you. You have the top 2 honors in clubs, you have the top 2 honors in hearts, and now you're setting up a spade suit, and maybe they lead a diamond for you and solve that suit. Oh well, they did not do that, but we're going to win this in our hand. We're going to cash 2 spades. We're going to pitch a small club. We're going to pitch a small diamond. I think they pitch a diamond to our right, is that right? And then we're going to play king of diamonds, and we'll give this diamond a whirl. Let's dance. Oh, it won. And oh yeah, we only had 2 diamonds in our hand. Not too bad. We can't take this finesse more than once, but let's cash our ace of diamonds. Maybe we get a little bit of a squeeze action going on. What do we have to save here? I don't know what we have to save. Which player has more than what? Okay. So we'll play ace of hearts, ace of clubs, and we'll hope we had an extra trick sitting over here at some point. It doesn't look like we did anything wonderful. I mean, wonderful as far as taking an extra trick. We did okay score-wise, I would guess. And yeah, 11 tricks gets you plus 460. And that is almost everybody doing that or below. And then one player got 690. How did they do it? They won ace. They played diamond to the 10. Yeah. And then lefty just probably pitched diamonds on spades. Is that possible? Or they let a diamond for them? Nope. There it is. There's one diamond. And then it went heart to the ace. Ace of, oh, the clubs. Yeah. They actually pitched clubs from right-hand opponent's hand as well. So it's a very interesting spot right there. Very cool, making 12 tricks. So we're still in first place. So that player apparently was not in the lead with us. So tied for first with 3 other people. And look at the hand we're gonna see what to do with next, folks. Join me for that and for the rest of the week. We're off to another pretty good start. We'll see if we can keep it going and avoid disaster, which is always my goal. All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow.